Behind the bright lights and the glittering stages of the Chinese entertainment world, there lies a moment no one expected. A small, quiet story, yet one filled with warmth and meaning. On October 5th, while the world was busy with its routines, somewhere in a quiet corner of Beijing, two familiar names, Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan, were creating a memory far more precious than any award or spotlight could offer. That day was Xiao Zhan's birthday, a day that millions of fans celebrate online every year. Known for his calm demeanor and humble personality, Xiao Zhan has always carried an aura of gentleness. Yet, behind that serene smile, something special happened. A moment so pure and heartwarming that once it came to light, it melted the hearts of everyone who heard it. Hello, drama lovers. Welcome back to the K-Pop World Channel. Today, we'll uncover a touching story that has captivated fans around the globe. A moment of quiet affection shared between two of China's biggest stars, Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan. It all began with a faint rumor circulating on Chinese social media on the night of October 5th. A user claimed to have spotted Wang Yibo alone in a small supermarket in Beijing's Xiang district, wearing a black cap and a thick mask, seemingly trying hard not to be recognized. But his eyes, those unmistakable eyes, gave him away. A few lucky fans who happened to be there said they had to look twice. The way he pushed his cart, the way he moved quickly yet cautiously, occasionally glancing at the baking aisle. It was so distinctly Yibo. And in his shopping basket, flour, sugar, chocolate, and a small pack of white birthday candles. Almost immediately, whispers spread like wildfire. Is Wang Yibo baking Xiao Zhan's birthday cake? But what happened next turned out to be even sweeter than anyone imagined. Later that evening, as the city lights dimmed, the glow from Xiao Zhan's home remained gently lit. A blurry video, apparently taken from afar, showed the silhouette of a man, believed to be Xiao Zhan himself, standing in the kitchen, wearing a simple gray apron. He seemed focused, mixing batter in a bowl, occasionally smiling, as if talking to someone behind the camera. And there, sitting quietly nearby, was Wang Yibo, just watching, not interfering, his gaze calm and affectionate, like someone who simply wanted to be present. According to a source close to the two, Xiao Zhan decided to bake his own birthday cake this year. Not because he didn't have time or help, but because he wanted the moment to feel personal, intimate, and meaningful. He wanted to celebrate it quietly, with someone who had been by his side through countless ups and downs. And that's where Wang Yibo's gesture came in, not as the baker, but as the quiet supporter who made everything possible behind the scenes. He reportedly slipped out early that morning to buy the baking ingredients himself, ensuring Xiao Zhan could stay home and enjoy the process undisturbed. Imagine the scene: a calm evening, the faint aroma of chocolate filling the kitchen, the gentle clink of spatulas against glass bowls, followed by soft laughter that breaks the silence. Xiao Zhan focused on decorating the cake, while Wang Yibo sat on a tall kitchen chair nearby, occasionally offering light-hearted comments that made Xiao Zhan laugh. "Don't put too much cream," Yibo murmured, his eyes never leaving Xiao Zhan's hands. "It's my birthday. I like it sweet," Xiao Zhan replied with a grin, making Yibo chuckle and shake his head, a rare, tender smile crossing his face. That simple moment was never shared on social media, but those who heard the story from staff or mutual friend agreed. That night was one of the warmest moments they had ever shared. The cake itself wasn't perfect, slightly uneven, a bit messy, but beautiful in its own way. To them, it wasn't about perfection. It was about time spent together, about quiet companionship that needed no grand gestures. The next morning, as rumors began to spread, hashtag Xiao Zhan birthday and hashtag Wang Yibo shot up to the top of Weibo's trending list. Fans began connecting the dots. Someone saw Wang Yibo at a supermarket. Someone else heard laughter from Xiao Zhan's home. And another claimed to see two figures through a window, standing side by side as they blew out a candle. To fans, it wasn't just gossip. It was a rare glimpse into something genuine. A friendship, or perhaps something deeper, that has quietly endured through time. Comments flooded social media, many filled with emotion. One fan wrote, I don't care what label people put on them, friends, colleagues, or something else. What matters is that they're happy. And that's enough. Another added, no cameras, no lights, no publicity. Just two people sharing a peaceful night. That's the most beautiful thing I've heard this year. The following day, Xiao Zhan posted a single photo on his official account. A small chocolate cake with one candle on top. The caption was simple. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I made it myself. This year, I'm grateful for quiet time. He didn't tag or mention anyone, but fans knew someone was there. Someone who went out that morning for ingredients. Someone who sat quietly nearby until the candle flame flickered out. 4 longtime followers of Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan. This story felt like a gentle reminder of how far they've come. From their early days starring together in the Untamed, to carving out their own paths in a demanding industry. Their connection remains untouched by distance or fame. There are no press statements, no denials, no clarifications. Just silence. The kind of silence that speaks volumes. The kind that only exists between two people who understand each other deeply. Meanwhile, Chinese media outlets try to get more information, but both Wang Yibo's and Xiao Zhan's management teams declined to comment. And somehow, that silence made the story even more beautiful, a quiet affirmation that not everything in life needs to be explained. A few days later, Wang Yibo was seen leaving the city in his car, alone, without security or entourage. Some fans who spotted him said he looked relaxed and even smiled when someone called out, "Happy birthday" to Xiao Zhan. Perhaps behind that small smile, there was peace, the kind of peace that comes from giving something meaningful. Not gifts or grand gestures, but time and presence. In an industry obsessed with glamour and appearances, stories like this feel like a breath of fresh air. A reminder that real happiness doesn't come from luxury or fame, but from quiet companionship, from moments that exist only between two hearts. And maybe that's why October 5th felt so special. Not because of a grand party, not because of expensive gifts or fancy decorations, but because two people sat together in a small kitchen, sharing laughter, baking, and the flickering glow of a birthday candle. For fans, this story serves as a gentle reminder that love, whether it's friendship or something more, doesn't always need to be loud. Sometimes a simple look, a shared silence, or a small act of care is more powerful than any public declaration. As we reach the end of this story, one question lingers. Will we ever see them together again on screen? Or are moments like this, quiet, private, and unspoken, the true treasures that define their bond? What do you think, drama lovers? Was Wang Yibo's small gesture, sneaking out just to buy cake ingredients, a true expression of affection that words could never describe? And was that peaceful birthday night proof that their connection runs deeper than the world knows? Share your thoughts in the comments, because stories like this remind us that warmth doesn't always need an audience. The world may never know everything, but for two people who understand each other, silence is enough.